Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is it Monday? Yeah, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Wanted to check in with you really quick, just sort of give you an update on how it's going with my trading. I got up this morning, took a quick look at where gold was at this morning. Actually, I was looking at it yesterday and saw a trend that was coming in. So I jumped up a little bit earlier this morning, jumped in a gold trade, saw that everything sort of lined up in terms of based on what I've learned in class so far, what I've learned over time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump in and I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to show you exactly the tool I did. Now, this isn't something that I just learned overnight. I've had wins and losses, but this morning was pretty decent deal. I increased my account by over 24% in about an hour-ish time frame or so, somewhere in that time frame. But I jumped in at just about 7:45 and got out of it about 9:15. So about an hour, 8:45, just about an hour and a half or so was able to do that. So I'm going to show you the tools that I used to be able to do that. And this all comes from practice. And I watch gold a lot, so I understand its trends. I understand it's sort of like each pair or each thing that you trade sort of has a deal. Some of them are a little bit all over the place, like the US 30, who knows where it's going. But what I found recently is like Bitcoin and gold have a tendency to sort of mirror one. It's weird. It's the stuff you learn where you're hanging out. And I've been doing this, been in classes, been going to classes now for a little over a year. So April, May, June, July, April, May, and June. So just about 14 months. So if it's something that you think that would be valuable to you to literally sit down for 90 minutes during the day or 30 minutes or whatever time you have and make, I don't know, as much money as you would working all week. I'll just throw that out there in a regular job. Learning how to trade might be an option for you. So let me share my screen with you. Share screen. So this what you're looking at right here. This is a trading view chart. This was my trade from this morning. I went into this trade and ended up with a 24.83% growth. I'm not going to go into all of that, but it's all based on your lot size and of course your starting amounts and all that kind of stuff. I use these really cool indicators down here, the KDJ and the MACD, to tell me where a trend is going. You'll notice when I got up this morning, this was just around the 6 o'clock. It's just about 7 o'clock time frame. This head off, and I was up a little bit early, so I checked this. I said, you know what, I'm going to go check gold. I opened it up somewhere. I got in the trade like right about here because I saw the indicators. I saw that my fast system gave me a red X. I saw everything was under the orange. I had red SARs coming all the way down here. I checked my MACD had just went under the zero line. It was all red, and my KDJ was pointing down. So I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and open up this trade. And I opened it up. Now, one thing that I learned in just looking at this was the Fibonacci pivots, which I absolutely love. The Fibonacci pivots. Also, to mention, everything else is just pointing down. It was going to be a sell mode. So I opened up the trade. I entered in my trade, and I set my stop loss up here just to make sure that I had some room. And actually, as the trade went down, I actually moved the stop loss down. But this is where I originally opened it up. It was basically just about a 3.53, almost a 4-to-1, so it's about a 3.5-to-1, I guess, if you want to call it that. Set my take profit down here. Now, the reason I do this is just because based on watching the Fibonacci pivots, I know when it leaves P, it's typically going to hit S1, but with the strength of everything going here, I went ahead and went about 50% past that. And then I set myself an alert right in this area to see where it's going to go. I know I had an alert set right here in this zone, and I noticed that it kept trending, and I just watched it come down here for the last, let's see, that was 850 to about 910-ish. And I said, well, it's not going to quite make it here because these candles started getting smaller. So I went ahead and closed the trade out. I didn't take it all the way down here. But this is basically using a fast system that I learned in class, which is every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then using the Fibonacci pivots, which is, I can't remember what days that's taught on, but it might be on the same days. We got a lot of stuff going on in classes, but I've really been studying these. I love the math, and then just the Fibonacci's in general, working on how to use the Fibonacci's to be able to read this. But I did all this, and this all happened from roughly about 7:40 up till about 9:15, so an hour and 35 minutes or so. was able to grow my account here and put some grow my account by 24%. Just do the math. 24% of whatever number. If you start out $1,000, 24% would be $240. $10,000 would be $2,400. $100,000 would be $24,000. So imagine whatever amount of money that you had in here, and you were able to grow your account by 24% doing this exact same technique. Would it be worth it to you to learn how to trade? And my answer is absolutely yes. Now it looks like I've got some indicators here where we're getting ready to turn around again, and it'll probably come down to the S2 and then bounce and then come back up here, then head south. We'll see what happens. We're rolling into, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to come and evaluate this a little bit, look at some other things. And you'll notice that I did go down the 5-minute chart. And the reason I did that's just to blow it up to see the trend. It's a little easier to see it on a smaller chart when you're doing examples that way. Initially, look to start at the 1 hour, come down, work my way down to the 15-minute, do my entry on the 15-minute, and then I'll come down to the 5-minute chart just to see it and just watch it to get a better eyeball on what's going on in the chart. So hopefully that encouraged you to maybe say, hey, man, maybe I should join Forrest in class. Maybe I should come and learn how to do this trade thing. The cool thing about it is we're going to the 2.0 version of classes here soonish. Like hopefully to get everything put all together. The IT guys are working on it, but we've got 6 additional instructors we're bringing on board. I should say they're bringing on board to educate us in crypto, right? And if you don't think the crypto market is a big deal, you are way missing the boat on that one. I know I was hesitant on it for quite a while because it seemed so new, but just wait till you have your crypto card and you're going to walk into, Tesla was doing for a while, buy a car with Bitcoin. And there's so many places now that Bitcoin and things like that, the whole NFT market and the Ethereum and all that kind of stuff, it's just crazy. So if you'd like to learn how to trade, you think it might be a skill worth having, especially when the economy is going nutso like it is right now, reach out to me. Let's connect. I'll walk you through the platform, show you what it looks like. The monthly tuition is crazy affordable right now, and there is going to be a tuition increase August 1st. So if you'd like to be grandfathered into the current tuition, it's going to be a little bit less than it is going into August 1st. You definitely might want to check. I'm just going to say that it's going up by $100 on August 1st, and simply because we're adding so much more value. So if you want to jump in now, I'd highly recommend you get into classes. Crazy affordable. We're still the most affordable education platform on the planet right now. So reach out to me. My phone number is scrolling right across the bottom of the screen. Text me first and tell me who you are, because I'm not just going to answer the phone call if it just rings. If you might be a telemarketer, hopefully not. But just shoot me a text message. Say, hey, I'd like to talk more about the trading class opportunity, and we'll chat and we'll see if it's fit for you, and we'll get you enrolled if it is. Happy trading. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.